Hey everyone, hey guys, we'll be back into this new video tutorial with OSP Pro. Now in this video again today I'm going to show you how to come up with a video player using Python. What we just need to make sure we have with us down is make sure we have the Python, the audio player. We need to play no matter what you have in the machine, because you're going to make up your own video player. So what we need as the first documentation. Now the first thing that I have to let you guys know that make sure you can access your pip. So from your command prompt, just like so that make sure you can utilize pip so that you can create up, or so that you can install the modules that's needed for running up the Python files. Now the first thing that you can also do is like make sure if you have them, then it is going to be simple for us to install the package itself. Now I may say in the simple term I have 3 versions of Python. So I'm going to talk to Python 2.7 because I tried with the Python 3.6. It was failing up for me. The right modules and during the process of installation failed up for me. So if you find that the version of Python 3 and Python 3, the version we are using is kind of stable, use it. But I discovered again the most stable version of Python that is portable or that can be used for this project is Python 2.7. So just say pip 2.7 install for me. Something called we need now to install something called audio. If at all maybe you need audio also to be part of this project, you can install audio just maybe like that, or you can say PyAudio. So PyAudio I think is the best of which I say it will cut across from all modules of what we're going to be talking about. So if you say pip install from PyAudio, this will definitely install for you the module. So let me just not take a lot of time, so I'm going to just pick up another command. So this is it. It's picking up the module for us the other side. So what we're trying to create at the moment, we are going to be creating up something called the video player. So we are going to come up with our own personal video player. So maybe VLC, video player. So let me just check this is done with installation. So if it is done with installation, that will be very great. So another thing that we need also to install, make sure at least you have VLC installed. So this is some of the things I told you, but I'll show you in my video how I happen to come up with sorting up one on us egg info, set path egg info. That's fair, don't worry. I think this is going to install for us. So just let me say pip 2.7 install for us something called VLC. Make sure you have VLC ready installed in your machine. Now hopefully it's going to be doing that. Boy, just pray it go finalize for us the installation. I don't know why it's not allowing it to install VLC. If it is refusing, don't worry. I think my machine already have one installed down. Now what you're just going to do is that I think my internet connection is kind of down. Now I give assumption and have this we already installed. To show that you installed this, what you're going to be doing. If I just take it back to just close this file up, don't need it. So let me just check and give assumption. I open up my Python 2.7 so that I can test the program for you to check whether the modules are really installed. So this is it. So I'm just going to start by one on us import for me VLC. So if you find VLC there, good, that's great. So you can also test out VLC by typing one on us VLC like that, VLC, just like that. So if you test and you find this kind of statement down on your program, that implies you have VLC installed in the Python pip command prompt or in their packages. Because now you can see mine is in Python 2.7, in library, in side packages, and in VLC.pyc or .pyc. Now we already have all those stuffs with us. Now I have some sample videos that I'm going to be using for this project to show you how to come up with your own video player and then you can utilize it. Now this video is going to be for the first complete beginners because I'm going to be showing based on one video. Now you can actually join up more than 3 videos and play and create up one on us a complete playlist. Now let me just take it back. I have my project here called videos. I have some good videos here. I have this this is MP3, this is how to make how I made an OSP camera installation, something like that. Now let me just try to pick this project here. This is the video I'm going to use. So let me just try to play down for you and see what we are going to be operating up using this project. So that's the video we are going to be utilizing for this project. So let's find ourselves started up. So I'm just going to close this video up. I've closed this. So this is okay. Now let's just create up a file. So I'm going to create my file new. So I'm just going to create up a file. I'm going to just save my file inside a part called where I have my projects. So I'll just save my file around here. Documents, I think. Just look for something called Pi projects. iScripts. Open up here in VLC. So I'm just going to save this one as an example. Video underscore player, video player 2. Let me just say for the player 2. So let me save that. So the first thing, like I told you, make sure you import one on as VLC itself. We would also import something called what? Pi audio, but I'm not going to be using it in this project. So this project is going to be for complete beginner, so I'm not going to waste time on that. Now the second thing that you have to know is that, okay, fine, now this is what you're going to have to know. After importing up those things, the VLC is going to be taking up the part in our computer, so that we can be positioned to utilize the VLC. Now the another thing that we have to talk about is that, how do we bring up the VLC to start behaving? So we need to declare our variable. I'm just going to call mine to be called the player, and this player is equal to VLC itself, the one we have ported, because we said VLC. Unless, because we said VLC. Unless you can say import VLC as maybe as T or something like that, or as V, something like that. So since we are not using none of those, we just going to say VLC dot one as media dot media player dot media media player, something like that. So inside here is where we are going to give our path. So this way we are going to give the path. So you can define your path if you find it more convenient. It's good to define your path. Like I can say, I'm going to find my path here up. I'm just going to say path is equal to whatever is going to be inside here. So like I told you initially, the audio we are going to play with, or we are going to work on with, is this audio here. So this is the audio, this is the audio here. So this is our audio. Just right click. Remember, our audio is in the desktop. So right click the audio, go to properties. Let me just try to lift this thing up a bit so that you can see what you're doing. Properties here down. So on the properties, I'll just go to here down, and I look for this path of this video. Just like that, I'm going to copy that path. So after doing that, I'm done with that. Is what I'm going to paste here of our project. But now we have work to do. We have to turn this from dark to from, because maybe we're moving inside to that directory where that stuff is, where we have that stuff. Then this is just going to be a / because we still need to talk to the real video itself. Now here, I think you can see if your stuff is right, it will definitely try to pick for you the stuff that you have to talk to. You get? Let us move that so that you can pick the right stuff here. So our video is that one, VD, the one which ended is 1102. So you can just put that / and then it will pick for you the video like I've said, and it's ending with 1102, which is that video. You get? So when you hit enter, it will be completely done. So I think you can see that's it. Now that implies it has already picked up for us the video. Now in simple terms, since we already have all those, what have we declared? This side we declare something called the path of that video. So it's what I'm going to pick this side. I remove that off, I paste that there. So this one alone, to test whether things working well, let's just test the project from there. So let me see. I hope there's no error. That's it. But remember, the video can't play because you have not commanded the video. So just with that piece of line of code, we already have our playlist done. Now we just need to say player dot play if at all we want the video to play for us. Okay, so that's the piece of code we have to use. So if I come back again down on our video by click on play, I think now it should pop up. I think now you can see our video player is now, producing out the output, which is that. So my friends, that's how I happen to come up with this video, or that's how I happen to create up this project. So if you find this video interesting, please make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you find it is okay with you, please, you can also come in for short course programs at Always Spy Digital Solutions, and then you learn how to program with us. So that's it, my friends. So I wish you a nice time. Thank you, love you, thank you.